Tegan, holding the option team to 6 points, 1 touchdown, just how do you kind of describe that now?
I mean, it's awesome for us. You know, we just wanted to go in here and play detailed football, and I think that like we did that consistently. And Coach Aldridge, you know, he talks about consistency all the time. Like the toughest men are consistent. I think that we just came out here regardless of what happened. You know, we went for a lot on 4th down, and I'm glad that we're doing that because our offense is super explosive, and you know, defense is being able to like just buckle up and you know get to the next play. Like just the guys being able to lock in, you know, and just focus on their job it's elite.
Tegan, after the targeting haul last week, how amped up were you to play this game? I'm sure you wanted to be in that game, and you're a big time competitor last week. How big was it for you to be?
It was
back on the
huge.
field?
Yeah, it was huge. It's not even just on the field too. It was right after, you know, when we practiced the next day. I'm in there all fresh because I didn't, you know, get to play, but everybody else is super sore, and I'm like, why is everybody, you know, moping around? Like, let's go. So I was amped up. I was ready to go from the start, but yeah, I mean, don't get me started on that call.
You know, is it a good thing at all y'all had a short week with the option to maybe not like overthink things and just kind of dive into it?
I mean, I don't think so. Obviously you want to prepare for the option as much as you can. You prepare for any team as much as you can, but you know, I think that us having a short week and just being able just to focus on, you know, our eye discipline and just make that the focus statement was probably the best thing for us. It's just focusing on one thing at a time instead of, you know, the big picture and, you know, analyzing all type of splits and stuff like that.
How's the depth of this defense so far for you? I mean, you're playing a lot of snaps, but a lot of guys are just coming in and out. You know, but how is the depth for this team?
Yeah, no, the depth is really good. I mean, it's probably as deep as I've seen it since I've been here. I'm not going to speak too much on like, you know, every other position, but I know safety wise, like I don't have any issue with coming out of the game. I have full trust in everybody behind me. I have full trust in everybody behind Jamarly. And honestly, that's how it is throughout the whole team, not just defensively, but offensively too. Regardless of what receivers out there, they're explosive and they're going to score points.
Speaking of your mate, Jamarly, just how fun was to watch him run Noah Short down and make that big tackle?
Yeah, no, he does a lot of, you know, elite things as a young guy. And I say this all the time in pretty much every interview that I talk about him. But I've never seen a young guy, you know, do the things that he does, and honestly lead the way that he does. He's able to bring guys along with him without even saying anything, to be honest. You know, just through his play. But yeah, elite play by him. You know, elite game by him too. You know.
Y'all had 2 pretty physical games. You know, to go into the bye week off a win and get some time to recharge. How much do you guys think you can kind of build off this?
Oh, I love it for sure. Like I'm super excited. Just, you know, get home, lay down, you know, have a couple of off days. But it's huge for the team too. Not only like you were just saying about overthinking, you know, the option, but let's not overthink the season either. You know, let's get some time to, you know, sit back and see what we were doing good, what we're doing bad. You know, fix the stuff that we got to fix, and then get ready for Tulane.
Some of the fans were asking about, so I wanted to ask you directly about, you can read the defenses really well. When you're on the field, is being there in the back part of the defense, it's good to have you back there, right, for your experience so you can help other guys out?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely want to get into coaching once I'm done playing football too, so I think that has a big part of, like, to do with it. I find it interesting to, you know, find all the, like, little details involved in offenses and stuff like that, but I can only do so much, you know, from the back end. You know, everybody else around me has to know their job, and they do. I don't really even have to say anything because everybody's so locked in.
To see Kyler do what he did today, I asked Coach about this, but after the week he had last week and the play, you know, the botch punt return, but to see him do that, you know, what was that like?
Yeah, just to step up and, you know, make a big play for the team when honestly nobody knew about it. It caught me by surprise as much as it caught y'all by surprise, but I'm so grateful, you know, that we got him and he's doing the things that he does. He's going to keep making plays for us, and I'm excited to see that.
Tegan, thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Tegan. Appreciate it.